Hi everyone, happy Monday, happy Monday. I hope you're all having a good day today. Second week of our summer session, so I'm hoping that you are all um, up and running and ready to tackle the week. So, a couple of things for this week that I wanted you all to be aware of. One, your observation paper is due this Sunday, so you got to make sure that you work on it. Try to work on it early in the week. Do not leave it for the last minute. If you wait till Sunday night to submit it, then if there's any problems with your internet, your Wi-Fi, anything like that, you're gonna run into problems, and then you're gonna be asking for an extension, which, to be quite honest with you, unless you have a very valid excuse, really isn't a good reason. So, lack of time management is not a good reason for an extension. So, it's week. This is not. I made it available last week, so technically speaking, you had 2 weeks to complete it, and it's now due this Sunday. So now you only have 1 week to complete it. So I'm hoping that you at least started to work on it. And remember, it's a observation paper on a relationship that you have some knowledge about. And the relationship could be about your mom and your dad. It could be about your sister and her husband. It could be about your friend and their partner. It really doesn't matter, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be friendship. It could be professional. So it could be the relationship between your coworker and their boss. So whatever the case is, it's a relationship that has a little bit of history to it. You are familiar with the history to it, and that you're able to attach some ideas and terms from the book into the analysis that you're putting together. And remember, an analysis isn't a documentation of what happened. An analysis explains why things happen. So it's not a matter of you just they did this and then they did that, or they did this and they did. No, like, how did they communicate? If their relationship is this, how does that reflected in the communication that takes place? Using terms and ideas from the book to help explain that communication. And the way that you insert the terms from the book is you create the context that you're trying to explain, find the term that helps explain that context, define the term, explain how the term fits, and that's how you're able to implement analysis using terminology from the book. Okay. Um, Also, don't just use vague terms that could be applied. So don't say, "Oh, they had interpersonal communication." Well, that doesn't really say much because we all have interpersonal communication. Be specific in the terminology that you're using so that it fits the narrative that you're producing. Okay? And make sure that the subjects that you're using are at least 16 years or older. They have to be more mature, older people for you to be able to talk about them. Um, and make sure that you're aware and you read the instructions on how to submit the assignment. You're going to upload it to YouTube, and then you're going to put the link at the very top of your assignment, and so that when I see your assignment, I can read your paper and then click on the link. Remember, you're going to record yourself. Now, fair warning, depending on your Wi-Fi or depending um, on your connectivity speed, uploading a video to YouTube could be as easy as 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or as long as a couple of hours. It just depends on your connectivity. So make sure you give yourself enough time to handle that. The other thing is that uh, the the video that you're shooting should be 3 to 4 minutes. It's not that long, and it's just the video that you're recording. The presentation is just basically a short summary of what you wrote, the terms that you use, why did you choose that relationship. I do not want you, and I'm going to repeat this to be very clear, I do not want you to simply read your paper to me. I don't need you to read it to me. I have the paper, so I can read it for myself. Secondly, I want to see you, so don't record your voice. I want to see your image. It's technically speaking, we're supposed to have a presentation element to the communication course, so this fulfills that element. Um, Once it's graded, you could delete it from your YouTube page if you don't want people to see it. And realistically, I want people to put it on unlisted so that way people can't search it. Okay. Um, the other thing is if you want to use something else other than um, YouTube, you can, but you're taking the responsibility of making sure that it works. Do not upload a video directly to your submission. So don't submit like an MP4 or something like that. It has to be something that you submitted and that you have a link to it. Okay, so YouTube actually works great for that. Um, and I think that's it. I think that's really the gist of this week. We do have to tackle chapter 5. I am going to start grading your discussions today. So look for feedback on that. And the feedback will be very general. It'll be great job, keep it up. It'll be make sure that you add more depth, or it'll be you need to, complete the assignment on time, or don't forget to do this, or whatever the case is. But it is one of those things where I want you to, where you'll get some feedback, and I want you to do a better job this week. Okay. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm right here to help you. We can communicate via email, or we can set up a Zoom meeting. All right. Any questions? Reach out. I'm right here. Take care, everybody.